Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a haul video for you, and it all comes from one location, although it's from many places in one location, and it was from Crafting Live in Peterborough on Friday, the 14th of October, and this is in 2021. I attended the show there. They have, as you can see, a number of different activities going on. They had make and takes. I didn't do any of the make and takes. They had a competition you could enter, and they had various vouchers. Like, for example, they gave us a £5 voucher that we could use to spend on Create and Craft between the 15th and the 31st of October for anything over £25. This is a diagram of the vendors that were there. This year was much, much smaller, given the circumstances that we're all in at the moment. So it wasn't very crowded, which actually I liked. The only disappointing thing was that a lot of the vendors that usually come weren't able to come, and I can understand why, because in many cases, as I found out from those who did attend, they were having great difficulty getting supplies in. So the crisis, I guess, in the shipping industry has really spilled into the crafting industry as well. But all in all, it was a very lovely time, and I got to pick up some things that I've been wanting, and it's just nice to be around other crafters. To get into the show, you of course needed to either be fully vaccinated or have a negative COVID test within the last 48 hours. And what they did is they actually had a testing station there on site. So before you went into the venue, if you wanted, you could actually go and get your free COVID test. It was a rapid test so that they could give you the results right away. And we were able to either wear masks or not wear masks. Sometimes I wore mine. You know, as I got in contact with more people, I would put my mask back on. But sometimes I could feel safe in walking around without one. But it was a very nice day, as I said, and I'm going to show you what I got. First of all, I picked up one of the goodie bags from Create and Craft, and it comes in, let me show you here, one of their little bags here. You spend £20, and in past years they've had maybe 2 or 3 different packs, so you wouldn't really know what you were getting. This year they actually told everyone what was in the packs, and again, because they, like everyone else, are having difficulties in getting a lot of supplies in that we normally would have probably gotten. But I'll show you what was included. The first thing, which isn't of much use to me at the moment, because it's this We Are Memory Keepers punch board. These are the numbers and symbols. However, if I ever purchase the punch board, the alphabet punch board, then I will have these available. So I'm looking at maybe finding a nice price on a punch board, which would be handy to have. Or, if all else fails, might end up giving this as either a gift for someone or even selling it on to someone that might like it. Haven't made up my mind yet on that. The other thing that was in the bag was these extender plates for the Kitten Caboodle die cutting machine, but these also fit the baby blue, which I have, so those are very handy. They also had a Kitten Caboodle mini trimmer. You can never have too many of those. There were bags of these deco balls. There was a total of, I think, 7 of these. There were 2, 3, 4 of the gold, and then 3 of the white silver. So these will come in handy, especially for the Christmas season. Or maybe for anything else as well. The other thing that was in there was this artificial snow. I was really happy to see that, because this I can use with my Christmas village. And before, all I've had is, just toy stuffing, that sort of thing. So this was really a delight to get. I also got this is a metal die set, You Are My Sunshine. It says, shown at 65% scale. Let's open it up quickly and have a look. Oh, look. Oh, that is cute. Hello. Oh, that is very cute. Yeah, I can see getting a lot of use out of that. That is very nice indeed. Again, there was another little members free gift, which they've given out in the past, and so they gave this into this, put this in this pack today. This is from Sticks too. He makes some really terrific things like adhesives, and they make a lot of, well, they have glitter, they have, all sorts of things, anything that sticks to something, they have it. And this is a pack that it contains 2 of their stencil sheets, 2 heat-resistant acetate sheets. I've been wanting to try that. They've got some pickup pencils. These are very, very handy for picking up things like your little pearls or pens, needles, embellishments, anything like that. And also for hot melt glue sticks, 7mm, which is what I use. So that was a very nice thing to get as well. There were these. Oh, I was really happy with this. This is Ink Lily, which is actually a part of Create and Craft's Innovation Hub. They have made their own, they have started selling their own, manufacturing their own pens, and they're almost like a Copic quality. So they're very, very good. These are their metal or metallic pens. You can see here. So there are a total of 10 pens in here. Let's have a look at some of those. A little piece of card here. So, oh yes, that is nice. That is very nice, very juicy. Oh, I love that nib. It's like a Japanese type nib. Oh yes, I am really going to get a lot of use out of those. So that was the Ink Lily metallic brush markers in 10 different colors. I think these look like they're more like a winter sort of color group, which is very nice. Very nice. I don't know if it says on here which ones. Oh, it says it's permanent metallic colored ink. Writes on virtually any clean surface, including paper, glass, cardboard, plastic, metal, fabrics, quick drying for reduced mess, and it's xylene and toluene free. I would imagine that's a good thing. So that's the Ink Lily pens. There were also a few papers. There weren't many papers at all at this show. I was very disappointed in that, because I would love to have been able to pick up some Dovecraft or some Trimcraft, especially papers, but they just weren't there. And again, I think that is a problem with the supplies. But there were a few of these papers in there. These are I think this is the red button papers. Red Button is the name of the company that manufactures these. And these, they're not particularly thick. They are very nice. And these will make beautiful, beautiful toppers and embellishments. So you've got your multiples of each. I think there are 3 of each design. Green, we've got another sort of pink. This is very, oh, that's lovely. That's very lovely. Yes. We've got some browns. And there's a different shade of that brown. Oh, those are nice. Some green hearts. That's different, isn't it? And we've got some pink ones, of course. Or, the hearts aren't pink. The background is pink. And the hearts are sort of a opaque white. We've got, oh, isn't that sweet? That would make a nice thing for anyone that's making a scrapbook page. Got more hearts, roses, more flowers. I think those are perhaps a repeat. Oh, yes. These are very nice. They feel fantastic to the touch. So I think those are going to be a nice addition to my stash. Let's see. These are, there are 48 sheets in here. Yes, they're from Leicester, which is not too terribly far from me. They have a nice football club. The other thing is the craft you print. Now, every Friday, or not every Friday, every week, I should say, Craft You Print offers a free download. And otherwise, you can go in and you can buy individual kits that people design and sell through them. And then you can use them for commercial purposes, if you like. But they have also now started to sell through Create and Craft, and it's not available to anyone else other than through Create and Craft. But they have, you essentially get a number of different downloads that you'll get a key essentially to go into their site and download. But you also get these printouts, and these are on their papers. Because if you don't have your own printer, you can actually order the printouts from them, and they will send those to you. I think the printout is free, but I think you just pay the postage, and it's not terribly expensive. But these are lovely. These all are available on their website. You can see there's quite a variety. There's cute, there's romantic, there's vintage, there's something for the fellows as well. There's another happy birthday or happy Father's Day. Good luck in your new home. Dinosaurs. And I believe this was also offered as a member's gift at one time as well. So, but these are professionally printed A4 craft sheets, and you can get downloads as well. I believe you get a code. You may get a code to go in it and get it. If not, then that's fine. These are really, really, really nice. So, they essentially are made already for you, and they make some very large cards as well. Next was this. This was the independent die cutting plates. 2 cutting plates. I have an A4 machine, and my plates are getting very, very worn. So this was absolutely wonderful. These are perfect for use with a wide range of A4 tabletop die cutting machines. And you may need to use a magnetic sheet or a card shim to get the perfect cut. But other than that, they are... Oh yes, it is for best results with a cut and emboss machine. We recommend to use the following sandwich, and that is what I have. And I have all those other pieces that came with my machine, so that is fabulous. So that was very nice. I mean, these are not terribly cheap either. And then finally, there was this, a Caboodle die cutting machine. Now, I have small die cutting machines like this. When Tattered Lace used to sell the baby blue, and I have that, and I love it. But then they switched over to this brand, which they call Kitten and Caboodle, and they expanded on their die cutting items. This is the die cutting machine. It takes the same plates as the baby blue, so I can use those. And this one also came with the extended plates, which I think usually are about 19 pounds, something like that. And you can see the little machine here. It's really sweet. So that's nice, because even though I have the baby blue, it's nice always to have a spare. Every crafter wants a spare die cutting machine. And also it's nice to be able to have a spare one that you could take to another room and use. So I'll figure out how to put that back together later. So that was the goodie bag, and that cost £20. And the items inside are estimated to be £130, so it was a pretty good value. Now, I'll show you the other things that I bought, which, get these out of the way. I was able to get from Pen Flair some of their all-stick glue, 2 bottles of that, and also some of this stencil glue. This is the temporary stick. This is what I use to restick my scan and cut mats. So I got these 3. They had a special, their show special was 3 for £12. Usually they're about $4.95, £5 each. They were very, very low on all of their glues. So it was very fortunate to be able to even get those. The other thing I picked up was this. This is from Debbie Moore. This is her print magic. Always wanted some, so I decided they had one tub of it left. So I had to pick it up. This is this one is called Dewdrop, but this is the clear. So it's just a nice sparkly clear powder. You can use this with your printed images, or you can use it on stamps if you use an embossing ink and you want to use this in place of embossing powder. You would sprinkle it on and then heat it with your heat tool. But you can also use this for when you do your printouts. And with the inkjet print, because it's still wet for a little bit, if you print it out and sprinkle this on it before the ink is completely dried, and you do have quite a bit of time to do that, then you heat it and you will get that sparkle. So I'm looking forward to using this. And this was the very last one that they had, as I said. So the other place I stopped by was Every Craft's a Pound. They have changed over the last couple of years. They now have a website which is like a sister site. It's called Every Craft's a Bargain. So they don't have as many good deals as they once had. And at this show, their stand was considerably smaller because there were a lot less vendors there this year, and they had them all spread out. So for good social distancing, they had to do that. And so they were very limited as to what they could have there. And again, they were also low on supplies of like papers and things like that that you normally would find. But I did pick up some of the dot and dab items. This is from, it's sold, I think, by Craft Label, who is part of Trim Craft. They make some fabulous papers and cardstock. So I picked up some of their tacky glue, and also some foam tape, 2 of the white and 1 of the black. These are the 2 mil thick, so those are going to get lots and lots of use. They also had the Ranger Stickles, or this is the Dovecraft glitter glues. It's like the Stickles. So this was the gold sparkle. Or it's just called gold, but it does sparkle. I also got from there these rolls of red liner tape, which I was desperate for. And I got 6 of these. They were 2 for £1. So I should have actually gotten more, but didn't stop to think about it. The other thing I got was some wooden pegs. I've used up all my pegs in my advent calendar, so that was nice to see. And they're the Dovecraft brand, which is very, very good indeed. And then the last thing I got from them was this. It's a die set by Helen Couple-Ditch. Yes, Couple-Ditch. She makes her own line of scrapbooking papers and things like that, and her own dies. So this was really cute. And again, these were all of these were £1, except for these. These were 2 for £1. So I spent a total of £10 with Every Craft's a Pound. Then at JD Cards, I picked up these little Stamens. I would like to try these with some of the flowers that I make. And I can also, I believe, color those with my alcohol markers. So if I want something different. So this was the lightest color that they had available. I also got some of my favorite hunky-dory 3D foam pads. These are the 2 mil deep ones. And this, I think they just threw in for free because I didn't take it up to the lady to pay. So it's little horseshoes in gold and silver. So I think that was just a nice little gift from them. I also picked up from the Stamp Hut these sparkle pins from Spectrum Noir, which is Crafter's companion. I saw one Wink of Stella pen at a stand, but I decided I'd go ahead and get these because the one Wink of Stella was $4.95, I believe, and I could get 3 of these clear ones for $9.99, and it's got good reviews. I've seen some nice demonstrations with it, so I can't wait to try these. These are glitter brush pens. I also picked up one of the small, this is the 30 mil bottle of Cosmic Shimmer Glue. This is the acrylic glue. I wanted to try that and give it a try. It's got some very nice reviews before I went and purchased anything really large. But this is something I can usually order online, so I thought I'd try that. And finally, Glossy Accents. I was almost out of Glossy Accents, and so I took the opportunity to pick those up. From Jelly Bean, another stand that has a lot of things. I think they sell a lot of end-of-line items as well. And they had 11 items for £10. So I picked up a roll of Satin Ribbon. And this is a sort of a cream color. And it was a thin one, which I really like, because I don't really have that size, and I thought that would come in handy. And again, I can color that with my alcohol markers. Same with these little pearls. You can color those, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick up one of those up. They had this. This is from Splash Crafts. They've changed their name from Splash Crafts to something else now, I think. But and Care Bears, something they also sold at Create and Craft. They had various stamp sets. The only stamp sets they had was this one. Although you probably could have used those same faces in the other dies. But I decided, I would just stick with one of the die sets. I think they had 3 different die sets. This is the Sweetheart die set, and then this is the matching stamp. So that was a nice little find. And then finally I picked up some card. This construction card, which I've gotten from them before. This is the 2000 micron. So anything that really needs a nice sturdy base, I can use this for. I got 2 packs of the vintage gold foiled card. This is in the A4 size, so that was good. These were £1 each. I got this pack of blue vellum. I haven't seen blue vellum before. I have vellum, but it's, the clear type. Let's take a look. Oh, yes. That's very nice. You see, it is translucent. It feels so silky. That is nice. Don't want to get it caught on that adhesive there. And then I picked up some of their specialty cards. This is like a diamante type in a silver. And then some gold. This is like a brushed gold. Very pretty. I think there's 3 sheets of each of these. So, again, all those items came to £10. And finally, my last stop at the show, I'm just going to put these over here, was at my favorite, or one of my favorite paper companies, which is called Lime Tree. But they have just a myriad of different cards. One thing I did pick up was 2 packs of this ultra white 250 gram paper. Great for stamping or using your alcohol markers, or even your I think even watercolors would work on this. So I got 2 packs of those. I was going to get some of the A3, but I just simply did not have the energy anymore, or the strength to carry everything back out to the car. So I left that, and that's something I have some of their A3 left in my stash, and if I really get desperate, I can always just order online. But I thought, the last time I was at this show, this had actually sold out, so I was glad to pick up these. These were £5 per pack, so £5 for 250 gram, 100 sheets, a real steal. Then I also took advantage of their offer with their papers and decoupage sheets and card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes, 12. 12 of these, which were on offer for £10. So I've got 10 of these sage green and 300 gesso, and they have very good quality card. I've gotten lots of their card before from various shows, and this is really, really good. So there's 10 sheets in there. I got 10 sheets of the Air Force Blue, 270 gram, 225 gram of the Pebble Gray. There's 10 sheets in that. There were 10 sheets in the Tangerine, 250 gram. The Christmas Evergreen, which the last time I was there, they'd sold out of that as well, but they still had some, which was nice. And this again is 10 sheets, 230 gram. 220 gram of warm mushroom, and then the rest I got in black cardstock so that I can use them for my mat and layering. This is one of their packs that is, I think it's just one of their promotional packs. This had 20 sheets in it. I don't know how it compares to these. I have used these before and I really like them, so, but I thought, you know, especially if I'm just using them for matting, it was well worth giving this a try. And it says 160 to 180, so it's probably a mixture of weights in here. So not too heavy as well. So it's a much lighter sort of cardstock. And then, as I said, I got the rest. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50 sheets of the black cardstock in the 220 gram, which also will work nicely in my scan and cut as well as in die cutting machine. One last thing I nearly forgot, and that is this. This was the free gift that everyone who attended the show received. There was this Parchment Stencil. This is a tattered lace Parchment Stencil. I believe all these are tattered lace. And I don't do parchment, but I could still use that as a stencil. It's very nice. I've got this little stamp here. My heart belongs to you. We've got this die. Best wishes. Happy birthday and with love. And they have also got a tag which has a stitched border around it. That's nice. Got this, which is a little owl standing on a stack of books. Very cute. And then finally, this set of, I believe it says, oh, you're fab. That's what it says. You're fab. And it's got some high heels, handbag, there's a compact in there, looks like perhaps some other cosmetics, and we've got a bouquet of flowers there that are coming out of the handbag. That is really cute. Again, this is a tattered lace die. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you live in the UK or including in Northern Ireland, if you have a chance to visit a crafting live at some point, I would highly recommend it, especially once we get back to the good old days. You'll be blown away at what the variety that you have and the amount of choice. So for now, I guess I'll just say goodbye, and I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my videos. Please, please stay safe, and crafty hugs. Bye.